Dance Moms, but Alphabet Edition.
Oh.
Anybody know anything about this Diary of Anne Frank? Because I have no clue of the story.
Because I am MJ.
Can you hit me? Please hit me. Don't tell me to shut my mouth, paint by numbers hair.
Everybody get out their mental scrub brush.
Okay, here she goes.
Fix yourself and then fix me.
Okay. I think my favorite part of that entire clip is Kelly asking what the story of Anne Frank is. I mean, because that's just Kelly. She'll be the first to tell you, she's like, I've never read a book, I've only read a magazine. But to be fair, I feel like Kelly knows the story of Anne Frank. She's not giving herself enough credit. But mental scrub brush, I mean, I stand by that. I still need that because sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night still thinking back to some of these things. And yeah, I need a mental scrub brush. I'm just saying.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that. I can't remember any of these new moms' names because to me they're just vanilla. So I do assign my own names to keep track of them all. The one with the purple hair is Dud Muffin because she's about as fun as a dud. Then we have Boring Lori because every time she opens her mouth it's like wah, wah, wah. Then we have Rumpelstiltskin. Then we have Count Stockula because that tall one has been stalking us for 3 years, desperate to get her kid on the team. And the one with the red hair is just what's-her-face because I can't remember that woman's name. And then there's Christi. She's like the Bible-thumping, fire and brimstone, Old Testament-style dance mom. I like that we're now calling Christi because otherwise you might get the two of us confused.
Okay, I just have to say, I am ultra impressed with the fact that you know that dialogue. Like, oh my God, it's like a monologue. That is like a serious monologue. I'm very impressed with your monologuing skills and you can play me in the Broadway show anytime.
What, you haven't seen the best deleted scene from Dance Moms today yet? Let's change that.
Petition. And she so graciously offered Abby a cot in her room, sort of. She said, do you have a room? I'm like, I did. I couldn't say no. And so Holly's like, I'll get you a cot. I did say that. And so Holly is laying in bed with Nia. Then at one point during the night, she felt the bed indenting. Is this a true story? I wish I could say it was not. Abby was like army crawling towards her. Okay, now that's an embellishment. And then she wrapped her legs and arms around Holly like this. No! No! Is this spooky? Personal space. Invasion of personal space. So she climbed in bed with you.
I didn't know they showed that. Is that like a deleted scene? I literally love that story. That's a very real story. That happened before the show. And I still to this day, I'm like, Holly, remember? And she's like, please don't. Love that story. But I love that scene because the moms are having fun and getting along. We had a lot of moments like that. They just never showed them. Oh my God, some of the moments upstairs were so freaking funny. Like, I would laugh until I cried. It wasn't all like screamy drama. There was so many funny things. Like, I remember we had a full-on conversation about how do you stuff a dog, and Melissa's like, what do you do with the eyes? And then Jill's like, I think you take the fur off. And then I think Kelly, I'm pretty sure it was Kelly, was like, do you just blow fluff off its butt like Build-A-Bear? I mean, it was like, those were the conversations we had. This was funny. That was a true story. It really was. That's funny. I didn't know that was out there. Oh, I wish there were more videos. That one. Okay, so I've never really thought about it, but we used to say when they were little, we're like, oh, they're so cute. And like, they all really did grow up to be such beautiful girls. So that's a really nice one. Because I know sometimes people can be a little mean on TikTok, and that's a really sweet one. So they're such pretty girls, and they're sweet girls. So I love that.
Young man, why don't you stand up and introduce yourself?
Who's the fat kid talking to?
You, Patrick, she's the teacher.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, are Kelly and I this big of idiots? Okay, I have to do a YouTube video with Kelly. I just do. It needs to happen. I feel like it does. I've got a couple more. Ow! My cat just bit my thigh. Stop it! Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Sitting in the audience, I'm looking at Abby, and she's sitting over there crying hysterically. I thought you were supposed to save those tears for your work now. Wow.
I'm looking at Abby, and she's sitting over there, crying hysterically. I thought you were...
Okay, I just have to say, I'm not sure who this boy is, but whoever this boy is, I would like to put my application in to be his dance mom because, ooh, he's so good. Like, he's so good. I kind of forgot that was Chloe's dance and I'm like, wow. And then super impressed for the fact that you like rolled Marley out in the middle of your living room so that you can nail those turns. Chef's kiss, you nailed them. Love that. Oh my God, that was good. So, I love that that's the most dramatic entrance or the most iconic entrance in cinematic history. I mean, it was a moment and it was scary. And I love that I get asked about that all the time. Okay, let us see. Oh, I know which one this one is. Wait, what's this?
Yes, I'm in designer. If I see her, then
a clown. That's clown shit.
Yes, I'm in designer. If I see her, then I got it, bro.
Okay, wait, I need to watch that again.
Yes, I'm in designer. If I see her, then
a clown. That's clown shit.
Yes, I'm in designer. If I see her, then I got it, bro.
I mean, look, I'm just gonna say that could be my favorite TikTok of all time. I feel like Kelly and I'd want to be friends with us, you know? Like, that's clown and we're the highnesses. Kind of love it, kind of love it. I mean, look, we were very fun. We're still fun, but I love that TikTok. I think that's great. All right, what else do we have? All right. Oh my God, okay. I like that one. I mean, look, I love a Christi and Kelly moment, but sprinkle little Dr. Holly in there, I am here for it. Like, I love that one. We're the big three. I don't know if we want to be called the big anything, but I'll take it. That's true. I mean, all of that's true. Have a couple more.
We're going to nationals. Chloe, Maddie, you'll be going head to head. I saw you in my dream last night, and I guess it's been a while since. In second place, Angel from Heaven. And in first place, clowning around. I don't know if you saw, but Chloe had a wardrobe malfunction. I can't believe Abby would do this to my daughter. I don't know.
I feel like this is the most accurate thing I've ever watched, truly. Because that is pretty much my entire Dance Moms experience rolled up into one TikTok. Or I shouldn't even say my Dance Moms experience because that was clearly Chloe's. But like, you know, I loved when she was given like really choreography and then it was like, well, you could win if you just executed your clowning around perfectly. So whoever did this is Megan. I think it's Meg. I can't read. I need my glasses. Meg, nailed it.
Hey, I want you to call Kelly again.
Yeah, and guess what? You'll be getting a call from my attorney.
Dad won't know his name.
You don't need to know my attorney's name.
Oh. She stood at my front desk and yelled the F word 17 times.
I mean, I think sometimes there are situations when it calls for the F word, and that called for 17 of them because that was an intense situation. So what can I say? Sometimes a girl needs an F, right? And I needed 17 of them. That's all I can say about that.
Everyone's replaceable. We know, we've heard. So are you.
Grins from ear to ear. She was like the Cheshire Cat. My favorite part about Abby's accessories is that they're all organized in a shoebox by color. Red plastic rhinestone crap, blue plastic rhinestone crap. Jill's throwing shoes and she's cursing and all I'm thinking is you are so hard to take seriously wearing that hat.
Anyone who talks like this all the time just can't be trusted.
Go back to junior high, Grandma. Kathy is the geriatric mean girl.
Be gone, witch! You have no powers
here!
Okay, that's my favorite ever. I feel like, be gone witch, you have no powers here. I thought that was really funny. Yeah, okay, again, she's a funny girl. That girl is funny on TikTok, so I'll have to follow her. All right, let's see. Which one are we doing next?
When you were down the road eating! Stop eating! That's why you're fat!
There's no one else here who's gonna get the empty chair. Empty chair, do a solo.
I
know that the role of Rosa Parks hasn't been assigned to any of the dancers yet. If she's not gonna cast Nia, it might as well be Kendall.
You gotta dance like you want a puppy. You gotta earn your puppy. Now's the time. Okay?
Jill's throwing shoes and she's cursing, and all I'm thinking is, you are so hard to take seriously wearing that hat.
That's it. I did not have an affair with my boss. Yes, you did. No, I did not. There, I said it.
It's ridiculous.
Don't point your finger at me.
Don't you dare try and make my child look like that.
Okay, thank you for putting me at the top of the mom pyramid. That's all I can say. That's pretty amazing.
I kind of love that one. I really do. That's a good one. And I like that it's the 4 original moms. I really do. And I like that it was sort of a runway of our worst looks. That is kind of what sealed it for me. So I believe we're icons. I mean, I think they're icons. I'll just include myself because I was friends with them. How's that?
Alrighty, let's move on to the pyramid. On the bottom of the pyramid is Mackenzie, because she was being a little asshole at the competition last week. Melissa, you can't just let Abby call your daughter an asshole. She's 6. Oh my God, Christy. I cannot believe you just went there with me. Abby, I am receiving no end of hate from these mothers for the way that I parent. Don't tell me how to parent. Maddie, Mackenzie, come on, we're going. We're leaving. I can't even begin to get into what the mothers are arguing about because we have a competition to win this week. Nia, you have a solo this week. The name of your routine is Work Bitch Slay Queen is a contemporary routine. Chloe, you also have a solo. The name of your routine is Why Doesn't My Mother Love Me? And in the group routine, you all will be portraying farmers. The name of the routine is Hose in the Yard. Oh my God.
Okay, you had me at Hose in the Yard. The thing that's so funny about that entire interpretation is you're not that far off. Like, you're not that far off. My mother doesn't love me. What was it? Work, bitch, slay queen. Oh my God. Oh, okay. So, that's all pretty funny, I have to say.
That they're all organized in a shoebox by color. Red plastic rhinestone crap. Blue plastic rhinestone crap.
I feel like I'm in the dressing room. I never realized that Party City was the equivalent of like the costume room that we always had to get the plastic crap out of. I didn't know, but now that I've seen this TikTok, it makes sense. Oh my God, it all makes sense. It's like a conspiracy theory that I didn't know existed. Is that where she got the idea how to accessorize? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So many things make sense now.